America, they've only given me 1 minute to talk to you today about a very serious situation. Erectile dysfunction. No, just kidding. That is a serious situation. It's not hard to understand why it would be serious. But America, just like ED, there's a purple pill for your credit. It's called Persinger. The purple pill. Come see us at Persinger Automotive. We're located in Loxley, Alabama. We're also located in Mobile, Alabama. Go to mobilecarsonline.com, the purple pill for your credit. Thank you, and as always, have a great day. America. Hi, this is Dan Persinger from Persinger Automotive Super Center, located conveniently in the heart of Mobile, Alabama. So today we're going to talk about some cars. We've got lots of inventory. We're going to talk about your credit, your 400 credit score. We want to take that 490 credit score and move it all the way up to 492. That's good. We're going to we're going to get you going there, you know. Woo! You don't pay your bills. Let's keep on not paying your bills so you can see Uncle Danny at Persinger Automotive. Where bad credit is no credit at all. Hey, no problem at all, I should have said. No credit, no problem. I tell you what we got. We got a lot of good things happening. We got a lot of good things. The other day I was at an auction talking to some of the workers there, and I overheard them saying that they're going to get ivermectin. Apparently, that stuff cures cancer. It cures obesity. It gets the bugs out, and it's a horse medicine. So, ivermectin. What are the side effects of ivermectin? Well, you start talking like this. Nay. You take giant poops in the field. That's one of the side effects. Your hair grows real long in the back. I don't know. It's just, I'm not taking any ivermectin for what ails me. Maybe I should. Once daily ivermectin. Turn you into a horse, you know. You're looking good, you know. Anyways, sorry. I apologize. I'm not making fun of anybody that takes horse pills. It's horse, you know what I'm saying? It's horse Viagra. Woo, now that I'd take, you know what I'm saying? Whoa! If I could get that, you know. Oh! That's a message from God. I shouldn't be talking about horse Viagra. Whoa! Woo. I don't know how that's going to look like when we edit that in, but you know, it's America. We're making America great again. I just wish we had a commercial for horse Viagra, because that would be funny. Anyways, let's just stop that. Let's get off that subject. We're not here to talk about silliness. All right, we're here to talk about cars and you needing to make $16 an hour. Now I do get a little, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Blowback, because you know, people say, "Well, I make $15.50 an hour and you won't help me." Yes, I will not help you. I will help you get a better job. All right. Chick-fil-A is hiring at $15 or $16 an hour. You can probably whatever you're at. If you're making $15.50, you're worth more. Just quit. Walk out today. Just get 16 an hour. Yeah, 16 an hour. Full-time job. Been there a while. You can't be just like, you know, working there one day and be like, I make 16 an hour. I probably can help you, but I probably won't. Red Bull gives you wings. It gives me a heart attack. Gives my blood pressure through the roof. I like to take Red Bull just before I go to the doctor's office. And they give me that sphygmomanometer, whatever that thing is called. And they're like, take them to the emergency room. It's always good for a laugh. No, your blood pressure is 1 million over. You're like 1 second away from your heart exploding. That's good. I don't do that. I don't recommend that. I do some things that are fun. Like I went to the doctor's office yesterday or the day before, and they asked me who my primary care physician was. Now this joke, apparently I'm the only one who gets it. I said, Dr. Jack Kevorkian is my primary. But most people didn't know who Jack, they're like, how's that Kevorkian spell? I said, I'm dying to know myself. I don't know, you know. But they just, you know, they don't get it. Dr. Jack Kevorkian is a funny thing to say. Another funny thing I like to do is when I go to a restaurant that has reservations, I always say my last name is Pity. Because it's very funny when they go, pity party one, your table's now ready. Pity party one, your table. A pity party of four, it's a pity party. I know we're supposed to be talking about cars. I am easily distracted. ADHD and a few other DD and double D. There I go. Went dirty. I feel bad about riding dirty with Dave Dirt. All right, so our cars, we have a mechanic inspect them. I'm talking about cars again, bringing you back in. I reeled you out, reeled you back in. What was I talking about? Oh, cars, yeah. Anyways, our cars get inspected by a mechanic, and we have a detailer all on site, all working for us, do a great job making sure everything works out good. 99.9% of the cars go out with warranty. The other 1% is the one you buy. Okay, it's going to blow up, but I hope you enjoy it for that. No, just 99, well, a large percent. I don't know what the percentage is. Full disclosure, Josh Brisman is my attorney, and he edits this for me, and he's probably going to have to cut that out. Your Honor Brisman. He's a good man. But you do need to make $16 an hour. You need to have a little stability. And we do with $500 down. Now, why are our down payments $500, $1,000, $1,500 when everybody else's are $2,000, $3,000, $4,000? Because we've been in business 26 long years. And in those 26 years, I've only been about in federal prison maybe 2 or 3. So 2 or 3 federal prison, a couple state stints, but mostly free with an ankle bracelet on. But another kind of ankle bracelet, just, beep, color code of the day, that kind of thing. Forgive me, I'm making this up as I go. But for 26 years, we've been able to help people. We really look after our lenders. Right, so we look after our lenders, meaning we don't want to put somebody that we know doesn't want to pay, and isn't going to pay in a vehicle. We want to build a relationship with our lenders so they lend us more money for our people that, really want a second chance, deserve a second chance. Everyone except for you, you don't deserve it. Okay, you're not going to pay. If you're living at the Crack Hotel in Tillman's Corner, we're not going to help you. We're not going to do it. Not doing it. But if you got some stability, we're here to help. All right, so what I was thinking about now is what do we have? We have some trucks, we have some SUVs, we have Honda Odysseys, beautiful vehicles. We've got some of the nicest inventory in Mobile, and it's so easy to get. You just have to make $16 an hour or more, or $2,500 from one source. That doesn't mean you can work $10 an hour and work 80 hours a week. No. $16 an hour, $2,500 from one source. Check out our selection, mobilecarsonline.com. If you live on the Eastern Shore, you don't have to drive all the way to Mobile. You can go to our Loxley location, where probably one of the most gregarious, funny men, Mike Jones, happy Mike Jones, outgoing, not an introvert, not an angry man at all. Last commercial, I said he was a bit angry. He's not angry at all. He's only angry when he wakes up in the morning and just before he goes to bed. Those hours are the angry hours. But when he's sleeping, he's a nice guy. I'm telling you, he's a super nice guy. Lovable man. Anyways, but you can go to Loxley and you can see my buddy Derek, Superman Derek Montavo, the only man I know that can fall 5 stories and live. Okay, woo, boom, lives. He's a pancake, but he lives, and he's going to make you a deal like you've never seen. It's a steal of a deal. Super nice guy. Brother Derek does a lot of good work for us. We're happy to have him. Hopefully he doesn't get upset that I mentioned him being Superman. Unfortunately for Superman, he doesn't fly. Derek flops, okay? Like a tomato, okay? Sometime in the hospital, but like a tomato. All right, so anyways, we're going to go out in a few minutes. We're going to look at some cars, trying to think if there's anything else that we need to talk about today. Tariffs. All right, so tariffs, important. I have another delicious taste of Red Bull. Not only am I drinking Red Bull, I'm drinking probably the worst Red Bull for you, the Diet Red Bull. It's got chemicals we've never heard of. Let me see, calorie count. Not recommended for children. No, not recommended for children. That's something good. Woo! Let's see. Pregnant or, I'm okay there. Or nursing. Well, I am nursing. But that's another story. A little freaky. Too much information, I don't know. For women or persons, what? Sensitive to addiction. What? Does that say addiction? Caffeine. Oh, okay. I'm sensitive to caffeine. Caffeine makes me woke. Okay. I get woke when I do some caffeine. I just want to, I want to identify as a rock. You will call me Mr. Rock. The Rock. Gun show. This is not more of a PB gun, you know what I'm saying? Pistol, water pistol. Woo! I did try to lift some weights once and, threw my back out, so I stopped that. I lifted the cookies and 12-ounce curls, Budweiser. Beer that makes you smarter. It made Budweiser, that's, woo! Nothing good comes from alcohol, by the way. Just so you know, anything bad in your life that ever happened is because you were drunk. Okay, probably. I'm just saying. If you look at godbustedmobile.com, I'm going to say half the people there had a little bit too much to drink before they got that domestic violence, or decided to do something, resist arrest. Why is every resisting arrest photo that black eye, smashed in face? It's because they were treated like a king by the police officers. Rodney King. I've said that before, but it's classic. All right, so I'm going to go walk out there. We're going to look at vehicles. John, how much time have we used?
About 11 minutes.
We're only 11 minutes, so we got about 2 more minutes of talking about things, and I'm trying to think of, things that are topical. Losing weight. That's important to talk about, because all I've done to lose weight is tried the new diet out there. It's, people have Ozempic, and there's Mounjaro. I think it's Mounjaro. Some people do the Atkins diet. Some people do the extra carb diet, cabbage diet, soup diet. I do the crack diet. Now, the crack diet works like this. You find your guy in Tillman's Corner. He's always easy to tell. He's kind of scratching like this. A little scratchy. You get what's called a rock. Buy yourself some rocks, and you can lose a lot on the crack diet. Okay, you can lose your house, your car, your wife, your dog, your job, your humanity. But living under the bridge, crack diet. Just want to apologize to anyone I've just offended, because I know I've offended some people on the crack diet. We're going to go look at cars. I probably ate up another minute with 1 minute of the crack diet. So, again, I just want to thank you for looking. Today we're going to talk about some cars. We've got a bunch of cars in stock, probably 100 cars. We'll talk about 40 of them today. Probably pretty slow, because I'm a slow man. IQ points. Some people are here. My principal said I had to go to a special school. Mrs. Gump. And then she said, he's going to a special. She did the deed and sent me to a special school. So that's messed up. Your mama does care about your schooling, boy. Anyways, if you didn't watch the movie, you won't get any of that. It'll just sound like crazy. All right. Thank you for talking to us today. We're going to go look at some cars. And as always, have a great day. We have a good commercial coming out in less than 2 weeks. It's a presidential commercial. I'm very excited about it. Thank you. Hey, folks. Here we are at Persinger Automotive, at the home of the legendary Dave Dirt. Looking for some vehicles, talking vehicles. Oh, it's beautiful outside. Beautiful. All right. This one's not for sale. Okay, we'll start off with that. Over here, we got the Honda. Now, haven't looked at much of the stuff. This is 99% of this. I'm using that number a lot today. A large percentage of it has just come in. So you want a Honda. You got a little bit of insight into what kind of Honda you want. You want this insight. Woo-wee. It's bedazzled. It's a little bedazzled. $500 down. Honda hybrid. Everything's a hybrid now. Oh, we could have put a hubcap on this. We could have, but we didn't.
Saving you money.
Saving America money. Now, if we put a hubcap on, it's $501 down. No hubcap, $500 down. Hyundai. No tariff problem with Hyundai because these are the good Koreans. They do not eat dog in South Korea. These are good Koreans. North Korea, they're going to eat some dog. Going to eat a little dog up north. Got to. Yeah. Oh. Nissan Maxima. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Brand new tires. Brand new tires. Nissan Maxima. This is what you need. You need a low down payment. You need to come get it. What do we got here? This looks like 2021 Toyota Corolla. Ooh. Smells. My dad used to be a police officer, and that smells like his police car. Sniffs from the past. Yeah. Yes, if your father was a police officer, he was always trying to tell us what we did wrong. Like, he investigated it, you know. If we crashed the car, he knew how, why, and when we did it. All right, what do we got here? Hyundai. Ooh, we got pollen all over stuff. Pollination. 136,000 easy driven miles. Hyundai. I was driving this car, and somebody came up from the Squid Games and almost put me in the game. I just decided not to do it this time. Squid Games. What is this? Ooh, Lexus. If you wanted a GS Lexus, this is a GS Lexus. Lexus is this is the Sport Edition too. More expensive, but still just $500 down. If you make at least, you probably need to make $19 an hour or better to get this one. $19, let's do business. Income-based program at Persinger Automotive Super Center. Oh. Now, let's start over here. You know, my painter could have put could have put some touch up on there. Didn't want to, but could have. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, didn't. All right, this car's been hit more times than Joe Louis. More times. Dirty, needs a good detail. I love to show them dirty. Riding dirty. We see me row, they see me mowing my front lawn. I'm white and dirty. Blazer. Weird Al's the best. And if I'm getting sued for making a Weird Al reference, then I deserve it. Blazer. Look at this Goodyear. What's the only difference between 400 used tires and 400 used condoms? Well, one's a good year and one's a great year. That's probably inappropriate. Equinox. I've been driving this one for a while. That's why we haven't sold it. But if you got $500 down and you want a one owner, Equinox, good tires, Equinox. Ooh, Jeep. This was one of my ideas. I figured I'd buy something new, something brand new. I won't do that again because I can't sell it. Can't give it away. It's a Jeep. But look at this nice, rich cloth interior. You know, I'm trying to sell you on the cloth. Cloth. Mm-hmm. 2 rows of seating. That's probably why I didn't sell yet. 2 rows. Oh, out front. Tahoe. Somewhere out there. I don't know if you can see that, John. It's got $500 down. That is a Tahoe. Oh, I love the Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln would be proud they named a vehicle after him. You notice they didn't name any cars after Washington? I want to go drive a Washington. And I don't know, it's interesting, you know? But they named it after Lincoln. Old Abe, honest Abe. Leathered, leathered up. Ooh, John, look at get in there. Don't let me hit that camera. Ooh, leathered up. No third row seat. I'm sure if there was a third row seat, you could be a little person and still be cramped. Oh, Acura. Ooh, I didn't even know I had this. Oh, third row seat. Let's do it. Again, John, I don't know if you can see this, but we might have to amputate your legs if you're going to sit in that third row seat. Third row amputation going on. Don't get in an accident. Don't let it roll over on you. Can't even cut you out. Woo-wee. Honda Odyssey. 180,000 easy driven miles. This is a nice van. I actually drove it myself for about a year and a half. So I put the miles on it. Hey, look over there, John. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Look at it. You know he's hot boxing inside the car. That's our mechanic. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. He's the best mechanic we've ever had. He's 420 friendly. I'm just saying. You can pay him in marijuana, bricks and bricks. Okay. Acura. Look at this beauty. You need an Acura. You need five. Ooh, that's brand new interior. Looks like it came off the showroom. If the showroom was a Louisiana swamp. Just play it. It's a beautiful car. Kia. Kia. The power to simplify. Kia. 2019 Kia Rio S. This is called the Jamie Shock edition. Jamie Shock sold us this lovely vehicle, and we just had to spend about $1,000 to make it so that you could buy it. Dr. Shock. Shockingly good deals with Mr. Shock. Oh, Hyundai. Oh, I like the color. The manufacturers went to these puke colors, these matted colors. And I think it's because they don't have to worry about the paint fading because it's pre-faded colors. Pre-faded. We know we sell less than perfect vehicles with pre-faded colors. That's what the new dealers are saying. We want you to know that I don't approve, but it is what it is. I got a little pollen on me. I'm pollinated. Hyundai Elantra. Ooh-wee. $500 down. Come get a warranty on something. What is this? I got a lot of Kias. What is this? I don't even remember this car. Let me go look and see what it is. Oh, it's a Forte. Kia Forte. Kia Forte. 86,000 easy driven miles. How about a warranty with your Forte? You better get a warranty with your Forte. Yeah. No Forte, you need a warranty. You need a Forte, you need a warranty. Nissan. The power to have bad transmissions. Nissan. This is an Altima. I love an Altima. Good vehicle. This one's got 113,000 miles. You're going to get a low payment. You're going to put about $500 to $1,000 down, and you can have it for 6 to 8 months before you get it repossessed. So, repo. It's a repo guarantee on the Altima. If you don't get it repoed, I'll be disappointed in you. That's kind of the deal. Oh, everybody loves a Honda, but nobody wants to buy a Honda because they do want to buy a Honda. I don't know what I was saying. We're looking at the horn works. Horny working. You know, no third row seat in this, but I'm telling you, it's the vehicle you keep for 10 years and you still got some worth out of it. Nice tires. It's a set of Milestar. That's like a Michelin ripoff. I thought it was said Michelin, but it's Milestar. What is it? Patagonia? Patagonia tires. What is that? All right, we do have some trucks. Normally we have lots of trucks, but we've been selling them like it's our job. Turns out it's actually our job. So that's interesting. Look, I'm not saying it used to be a police car of any kind, but hey, is this a good car? No, no. Okay, all right. It's a good car. Don't let police package. If it catches you, you're through. Hey, if you want to be like that guy in Mobile that impersonated police officers, this is a very good car for you. Impersonation, pull them over. Pull them over. It's always good to pull over a police officer when you're pretending to be a police officer. Never works out good for you. 4x4 truck. I don't know what this is doing here still. I don't know what this is doing here, but it's a 4x4, 54,000 easy driven miles. Lots of pollen in this bad boy. It's pollinated. Need you to come on into Persinger Automotive and see us before we see you, because I kind of got to leave out of here. $500 down. MobileCarsOnline.com. Now take a look over there. I don't know if you can see that. That's Dave Dirt in the wild, the legendary car guru. Sings in his church choir. So don't judge a book by its cover. You know, he's moving vehicles around, sings in his church choir, plays a little guitar, and sells cars the old-fashioned way. All you got to do is see Brother Dave Dirt. That's his alias. I'm not really even sure what his name's been. He's been with us a couple years now. We don't know his real first name. Go to MobileCarsOnline.com, see our inventory, fill the application out, go to our Loxley address or our Mobile address, or just go to one of our competitors. We don't care. You know what I mean? We don't care. Go wherever you want to go. It don't matter. MobileCarsOnline.com. Please, please, please help me with my crack addiction. Buy a vehicle from me today. America, they've only given me 1 minute to talk to you today about a very serious situation. Erectile dysfunction. No, just kidding. That is a serious situation. It's not hard to understand why it would be serious. But America, I have nothing to do with ED today. Today it's all about your credit and getting you approved for a car. It's not hard to get approved for a car. Sometimes it can be soft out there, but it's not hard to get a car at Persinger Automotive. You just need $500 down, and you need to make at least $16 an hour. Because just like ED, there's a purple pill for your credit. It's called Persinger. The purple pill. Come see us at Persinger Automotive. We're located in Loxley, Alabama. We're also located in Mobile, Alabama. Go to MobileCarsOnline.com, the purple pill for your credit. Thank you, and as always, have a great day.
Remember, at Persinger Automotive, you're 100% guaranteed credit approval unless you're not. Come see us at one of our 2 locations in Mobile or Baldwin County, or visit us on the web at MobileCarsOnline.com.